Hey, I'm Carlos Garcia, and today we're going over the first 3 releases, the Old Forester 1924. The very first video on this channel to hit over 1,000 views was actually the comparison of the 2023 release and the 2024 release. And I just checked today, it actually has over 4,000 views. Still to this day, I don't know why that one video did so well. But hey, maybe we'll get some more Old Forester magic today. Because I did just pick up the newest release, the 2026 version. You know, they don't put it on the label anywhere, so I actually write it. If you look at the laser code, which I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up, I'm gonna try to find it, but let's see. The laser code right there, oh, you can see it. Okay, see the last couple of digits there says 23.2. If you look at that, and this was kind of my theory last year. So 23, so it's bottled at the end of 2023 and we get it in 2024 because they get released in the beginning of the year. So like the laser code, the last 3 digits said 23.2 now. Let's see if we can pick it up. These two have 1 at the very end. So I don't know if it's like batch 1, batch 2, possibly, if you guys can see that at all, but it says 24.1. So this is a 2025. And that also says 25.1. So I don't know if the 1 or the 2 at the end again, I don't know if that's like the release out of the batches or whatever. But for me, and you guys have to confirm this, if the 23, 24, 25 correlate to, you know, the years released. Besides that, there's no other way to figure out when they're released. So do I wish they put something on the label that said what year they released? Yes. Yes, I do. And so when I did this comparison last year, there was a significant difference between the 24 release and the 25 release. And I did have the 26 release recently. I would like to compare all 3 of these, see if there's still a big difference with these 2, if there's a difference within the newest release, and which one's the best one. But first, let's do a giveaway. And this is a good giveaway. This is for the top 5 ryes of 2025. So last Friday's video. See, Bourbon Chaser. Ooh, that's a new name. Oh gee, sorry, it's all over. You guys had your time in the sun. So Bourbon Chaser, if you see this, email description, send me an email and I will get those samples out to you. All right, let's get into the blind. Now that we're all done with all the top 5 lists and everything, we're just going right into regular reviews. I got a whole new notebook again. Let's get on the nose on A. All right, good nose on A. Dusty, red fruit, peanut, oak, bright cherry. Had a significant amount of like a dusty peanut note on it. So let's go to B. It's significantly different. I actually went back a little bit on the nose because I was like, what, really? It's much darker than A. Darker, vanilla, richer, red fruit, baking spices. I like the nose on B a good amount more than A. So let's go to C. All right, C on the nose, a kind of a mixed bag. So slight stringency, which isn't good. Peanut butter, oak, a little sourness, red fruit. So I just kind of went back and forth a little bit just on the noses real quick. I got some Red Jolly Rancher on B. So B's nose, my favorite. Okay, let's go to palate on A. Well, I hope that's a first sip of the day type thing. I didn't get a lot of notes. Oak, red fruit, nutty, slight sulfur, watery on the finish. Not the best. Let's see what second sip is, because that was not impressive. Okay, significantly better on the second sip. Finish still a little lackluster, but strawberry, peanut, sweet on the palate. Oak, peanut butter on the finish. The finish again, it's okay. So these are all 100 proof. I can see that wateriness just from proofing it down. Since we're just talking about 1 bottle today, just 3 different releases, the price is $120 again this year. And ever since they released this, the price point has been kind of the thing that a lot of people don't like about it. 10 years, 100 proof, 120. I think people would have been a little happier if it was $100 at least, make it more sense. Third sip. I do enjoy the palate a lot. It's pretty good. Finish did get better this time. It's nice, nothing crazy about it. Okay, let's go to B and see if there's a difference like the nose. That is significantly better. Just like the nose. It's similar to the nose again on the palate. Darker oak, vanilla, richer, strawberry Laffy Taffy, red Jolly Rancher. On the finish, peanut, oak, red fruit, sweet. A little bit of like a grassy note on the lingering note, which isn't my favorite, but we'll see if I pick that up again on the second sip. But overall, that first sip, I enjoyed a good amount more than A. Palate still wonderful. I wrote vanilla on the finish. There was some kind of either green grape, purple grape, another type of fruit note on the finish. I couldn't exactly pinpoint it, unfortunately. Hope I can get on the third sip. I really enjoy it. One more sip, try to figure out that fruit. Man, that's so good. Did I pick up the fruit? Of course not. I was enjoying this way too much. Maybe I'll figure it out when I'm A-Bing these, but I really like B. Now I'm thinking about it as like, what do I want it to be? Do I want it to be something that I can still get, like this year's release, or do I want it to be something in the past where I know I can get it and I can't spend money on it? Let's go to C. That is so crazy. C goes right back to kind of like how A was with that finish being that watery finish. I didn't notice that on B. On the palate, not my favorite palate, probably in last place, but a couple more sips. Grassy, so it tasted more youthful than the first two. Dark fruit, something astringent, grain alcohol. I was not the biggest fan of C. On the finish, watery, peanut, hazelnut. Second sip. Every time I want to be like, yeah, it's not too bad, there's like another note that's just not enjoyable. It was better than the first sip, but it's still one more sip. All right, that third sip wasn't too bad compared to the first sip. Holy cow. Good. These three are all like, this is clearly my last place. This is clearly my first place. Let me take a break, drink some water, and I'll basically just go this way since there's only three of them. But I'll probably A-B them a little bit. We'll see. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. That was a little longer the break than usual to help my wife put something in her car while she went to go to work. Okay, so I'm gonna start at C. I'm just gonna work my way backwards. I don't like C. It is what it is. It's not terrible, but it's also not good. I don't know. Okay, let's go to B. Man, not only is B significantly better than C, it is really good. I really enjoy B. It has the darkness, the richness, with all the fruit and sweetness. Man, I really like it. So let's see how A stacks up after B. A is also very good. The finish isn't as good as B's, but neither is the palate. B is significantly just my favorite. It's my favorite. But A is pretty good. It's a closer second than, like, I need to change the scores probably a little bit to make A a little closer to B and C further away. I probably just need a lower C. Let me just go C real quick after A. That's the one thing I haven't compared really. Yeah, I just lowered C score. All right, let's bring out the bottles and figure out what we're drinking. I'm very curious. Well, I guess this is kind of good, kind of bad. Depends on how you look at it. So let's do the giveaway. If you want to win 2-ounce samples of all three of these, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment with 1924 OF. Figure most people put OF 1924. But for the giveaway, we'll do 1924 OF in that order. You know, you guys already know. So last place was C with a score of 2.9, which, you know, obviously we were coming off of best bourbons and everything of the year. I haven't scored anything under a 3 in a while. But this is a 2024 version, and, you know, I don't have to bring up the thing. They're all the same bottles. It just did not do it for me. And I know when I did the video last year between the 24 release versus the 25 release, I did enjoy the 25 better. So the fact that the 24 came in last today makes sense, unless this year's version was crap. At least I'm consistent on that. So then it came down to the 25 and 26, and, you know, this was much closer, but the winner is this year's B, the 2026 release, and I scored that a 4, which is, we're scoring all new stuff for the best bourbons of 2026. That's a pretty good score already. And when we had this the other day, me and a couple of friends, actually we drank this on the way over to do our pick in Copper and Cask, you know. Just, you know, we were pre-gaming, and a lot of people enjoy this in the van. So I'm gonna put this in probably my Whiskey Cigar Club, which will be the same day that you guys are watching this, which I'm recording this on Thursday. But Whiskey Cigar Club tomorrow or tonight for you guys. I'm curious on how this does versus some of the stuff. It's gonna be a pretty big lineup. You guys will see eventually. But I really enjoyed this year, so I would, you know, I scored that a 4. I scored the 25 at 3.5. If you haven't bought any of them in the past, and, you know, $120, it's expensive for a 10-year, this might be the year to actually go get it, because this one tasted like a more like a 15-year-old. It tasted older, it tasted more rich, especially going side by side versus its own product line basically. I really enjoy the 26. We'll see how it does in future blinds and stuff. I think if you can find this for 100 to 120, because I know some of you guys can find it a little bit cheaper than the 120 MSRP, I'd pick it up. You know, hopefully you guys can find it. I might have to go get a backup because I like it that much. Let me know if you've had any of these, if you picked up the new one yet, and what your thoughts are on it. So I'll see you in the comments. Don't know it's stupid, and if you do, don't get caught. Bye.